I don't know about you, but I have been spending way too much time on my phone lately. It is become quite the problem. Today I want to do a bit of a clear out of my phone, get rid of all the apps that I'm not using, and just try and optimize this device that I feel like I always have on me for productivity rather than for mindless scrolling. I thought it'd be interesting to film this for you to see the decisions that I'm making, the apps that I keep on my phone, and what's important to me to be able to have quick access to in my pocket. So with that said, let's get into it. Let's clean up my freaking iPhone. Okay, so here's a look at my current phone home screen. I have not made use of widgets or anything like that yet, and I'm sure that these little notification numbers are probably going to annoy people, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not, so you shouldn't be either. You will see I don't have Twitter or Instagram on my home screen because I was finding it was way too easy for me to just open phone, click on it. But even moving them off the home screen hasn't helped a lot because all I figured out how to do was just swipe down, type TW, and then boom, we can get into the Twitter app. I do have time limits set to social media. I think they're set to like 15 minutes. I hit ignore limit a lot, but I mostly set the limit so that I don't catch myself losing a large chunk of time on social media accidentally, because that limit's there to tell me. Maybe I need to shorten it even more. I don't know. That might come out as part of this. Anyway, I've got many screens of apps and I have very little folder organization happening. So let's go through and start just deleting the ones that I no longer use. Okay, we do not need the Antisocial Social Club app. Okay, I did a lot of clearing up. Man, I have a lot of apps on there. Now I'm going to go through and just start grouping apps together. Not necessarily deciding what is a priority to be on the home screen or whatever right now, but we'll just do some grouping and go from there. Okay, so I'm down to just 2 screens technically, although now I have a lot more folders and shit. I want to start thinking through what do I really want to see on my homepage when I first open my phone. And one thing that I know I want to add is, I believe the way to add it is by holding down here, clicking plus. I want a widget for screen time because I feel like that would help me to just keep it top of mind how long I'm spending on my phone, you know? So let's add screen time. And daily activity, that'll be fine. Put that in there. Okay, my first widget, fun times. What other widgets are available? It'd be handy to just look at my phone and see what the time is around the world. Put that on the second page. It's a little bit obnoxious, but it would still be helpful to be able to see. What is this? Smart stack. Not super helpful. We're gonna delete that one. I think I want my approach to be that my home screen is useful things that I need quick access to. So I think I'm gonna keep my bank apps on here. Maybe I don't need the calendar anymore because we've got that widget that I can tap into it with, right? I'm gonna make my second screen. So maybe we'll move the time zone thing out of the way. I don't know. But I'm gonna make the second screen stuff that I can start doing. I could listen to an audiobook, I could do some writing, I could do some language learning. You get the idea. Still not sure where to put dispo. I don't know where that fits into my use yet. Ooh, is there a widget for hue light bulbs? That would be very handy. No. Okay, I feel like this is seeming okay as a home screen. We'll see as I go on to the next side if there's anything else I decide I want to add. But we've got the main, let me just switch WhatsApp and phone actually, because I'm more likely to use WhatsApp. The main stuff that I'm gonna like quickly open my phone for up here, and then other stuff that I want access to like on a regular basis down below as well. We could move these last three onto the next screen. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we come to that. I'm not loving this. I wonder if it's the style of the widget. I don't know. Just don't like it. I think we're gonna get rid of that one. I feel like that's slightly better. I don't know. My point is, like, the goal of having this is so that I can quickly just work out, okay, what's the time in my teammates' time zones? Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be useful. Let's bring health up to an earlier screen because we want to be seen to be focusing on that. And right now, because of the times that we're in, this Radar COVID app needs to move up. Okay, I'm gonna put my regular, like, finance apps next. I hid one away in a folder that I've decided I don't want to hide away in a folder. You, Moneybox, come out. I think I'm gonna bring out Hue and then have this be like the folders screen, if that makes sense. Apart from health. Health can stay. Oh yeah, I forgot, with the new update of Apple, you can actually like, yeah, just remove it from the screen. I forgot about that. Maybe I want to do that for like most of the rest of these. I don't know. That would be quite the change, so maybe we'll keep it as it is for now. In fact, let's just bring out this one and this one. So here is where I've ended up with the home screen. The first thing I see when I look at my phone has the core stuff that I need to be aware of, namely my calendar and the screen time. The weather is there mostly for interest's sake. I always want to know what the weather is doing. Might end up getting rid of that because it is what I use a widget on my watch for as well. And I have the core like quick things I need to access here as well, like maps, camera. Clock is mostly used for timer and stuff. And this is a calculator that I paid like $5 for because it had pretty colors, and that's pretty much the only reason. Try to keep this home screen really functional. So it's also got the settings, FaceTime, phone, WhatsApp, so that I'm focusing on keeping in touch with people through this device, because that is what a phone is meant to be for after all. And then Spotify and Overcast are the most common things that I'll need to click on, as well as Hue for like quickly turning off the lights before we're about to watch a movie. The second page is more like utility stuff, and I probably, I don't know, might end up going more into organization here in future. My main accounts that I need to access, just being able to see these time zones might be useful. I don't know. The design isn't vibing with me a lot, so we'll see how that goes. Busuu is an alternative to Duolingo. It's what I use for learning Spanish, some quick, like, Spanish lessons. So I've got that, or Audible there if I want to be like doing something. I hope that this is what it'll encourage me to do. Then Ulysses is an app that I use for writing, so I could open that at any time I want to jot down some ideas for my book. Same with Notion. I keep a lot of content organization stuff in there too. And then this screen full of my folders is where it's either time wastery type stuff that I really don't need to be accessing a lot, like social media, the YouTube app, consuming content, that sort of thing, or things like travel and transport that I'm clearly not using a whole lot at the moment. Ooh, one thing actually, as I'm looking at this, that I do want to bring out, I'm going to put this one, Ambience, on the homepage, because this is a really helpful app for me when I'm focusing on my writing. It's like a white noise, coffee shop noise app. So yeah, I'm gonna give it pride of place there, because I think that seeing it on my home screen might remind me that, that's what I use for writing. So do I want to be doing some writing right now instead of scrolling Twitter? That's the hope anyway. All of this is trying to trick myself into being productive, essentially. So I know, just like last time, I'm probably going to develop hacks and ways around this, but hey, all we can do is try. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you might have found it a little bit interesting to see how I'm organizing my phone, what apps that I use most often, and maybe it inspired you to do a bit of digital decluttering for yourself. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what your relationship has been like lately with your phone. Are you spending way too much time on it like I am? I think it's a problem that a lot of us are facing during this pandemic. Thanks for watching, have a good week, and I'll see you in my next video, which I promise will be a lot more design focused. See you then.